Yo, no. Yo, it's your boy, Seafoam Soldier. And today I've got with me...
Are you supposed to reveal?
No, this is whatever prefers.
I'm Sis Titus and I'm here to make it clear. I know you love me, baby. That's why you brought me here.
There you go, perfect. Okay. Seamless intro. Right, hey guys, thanks for joining us.
We're super cash.
Sorry for the erratic time, but I appreciate you guys sticking with us. We just wanted to get untucked in as well, see if there's any extra tea to spill.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, this is like ridiculously casual. If it's too much, you want us to at least show you the respect of sitting up. Let us know.
Let us know and we'll refuse.
Yeah, exactly. So we just want. In our defense, we went rock climbing, indoor climbing, right? Yes. And we climbed to the top almost twice. If once. It was a lot. It was intense.
I can see my watching.
And what's the concern is angle is not flattering. Yeah, but it is comfy. Although these sofas are really shit.
I know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna.
Okay.
It's a nice house though. Can you guys tell by
the wall?
By the wall and stuff and things.
It's a real treat to be invited here.
I know, and I'm sporting some cats here tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, where'd you get that from?
I don't know. Some guy gave it to me.
Only your number one fan, all the way from New Mexico.
Oh, I hope New Mexico's proud of you.
Of course they are. Right, okay, so let's dive right into. So we'll go from the bottom to the top, which I feel like is a quote from some sort of RuPaul's song. So she started a mini challenge.
Yeah.
What do you think is this challenge?
I love it.
It was my favourite mini challenge ever, I think.
Oh my god.
I loved it so much.
I really liked it.
I had such a good time.
It was nice to see Ru interacting with them as well.
Yeah, everyone was just having a lull.
Yeah, that was really good. And I love a good faux slap.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know how to do them.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? It was just like really funny the whole way through. Like everyone was great. Why couldn't have? It was like what I wanted from the reading challenge. I got from this mini challenge.
I thought the reading challenge was good too.
No, the reading challenge was average.
Okay.
This was good. This was funny. Like every single one of them was funny. It was clever. It was basically a reading RuPaul challenge, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All of it was. Yeah. All of them were read to RuPaul pretty much.
Yeah, that was good.
And yeah, it was just really funny. So yeah.
Even the Vanjie one. I love it.
Vanjie, yeah. Yeah, all of them were good. That's what I mean. I wasn't disappointed at all.
I think the thing that I look forward to the most about the reunion is just seeing Vanjie again.
I know, same. I miss her every day.
Her again.
Every day.
Every single day.
Who's your favourite read slap thing?
Oh, don't know. Oh, I liked Monet's one.
Monet's was so funny.
Good.
You were it.
Even really like good. The first one, like Eureka just saying HG.
HG, that was hilarious. Yeah, exactly.
Really like everyone did really well.
Yeah, 100%. I totally agree. Absolutely loved it. That's something I hope. Actually, all the mini challenges this season have been really good. To be fair, like conceptually, I don't think the queens have performed amazingly in all of them.
Yeah.
But the concept of every mini challenge has been good.
All the queens are so solid at the moment. I find like.
I don't know. We'll talk about that.
Okay, sorry.
But yeah, what do you guys think of the mini challenge? Any standouts? Yeah, who do you guys think won? Oh yeah, that's funny. Asia Harris drag race about to own this building.
Oh my god!
When she got punched in the face, that was really funny. Although to be fair, we just did what we all wanted to do anyway. She was the mouthpiece for the audience. No, not really. I love Asia. I think she's great.
Asia.
No, same. I think it was funny. Cameron was Sutikin's favourite. What was Cameron's read again?
Sudikin's obsessed about Cameron.
Yeah, true. But what was Cameron's read? Was it actually worthy? It was pretty good, right?
I can't remember what it was. It was pretty good.
It wasn't the grandmother one. Was it? Let us know.
What was it? I'm really warming up to Cameron though.
I don't know. We'll talk about this some more as we dive into the episode.
But yeah, let's not talk. Shall we?
No. If you try to talk about something.
Okay, you're showing me right now.
Yeah, that's the first rule of improv. Always shut the other person down.
That's why I suggested the sofa, because he tires me out. Like.
Yeah, I do.
If I get tired, I'm just gonna turn around and you guys.
like Nina Bonina style.
Literally.
You should remember that. Nina
Bonina, not motherfucking .com.
Yeah. What are you saying? They call you mother, but at your age. Yeah, it was that one, wasn't it? That was good.
Nice.
So I mean, they were all great. Okay, so that's enough for the mini challenge now, though, right? Everyone's
Yeah.
happy with that. Okay, main challenge. Okay, it's something we talked about a lot, but I thought I'd bring it up again. None of them got. No one's talking about that. No one got to choose their parts.
Yeah.
Like this seems strange to me, especially if they have mini challenges now and they have the extra time. Why not let the mini challenge determine?
So many good faces.
Yeah.
Jesus.
God. If we were popular and people make gifts out of us, they'd be the worst.
Oh my god.
Thank God. No, thank God we only have 10 loyal people we have watching us.
Thank God, you guys.
Love you guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, so them not getting to choose their parts.
Why are you looking at me? I'm not in charge.
Because it doesn't make sense, right? So I said there's a mini challenge and someone's won the mini challenge, then let them choose who gets what part, or it just seems strange, right? How do the producers get to it? Like, it's always going to be unfair on someone. It's always going to be parts that are weaker than others. It just seems like it's something that should be earned.
They always do it on the musical, though.
No.
Yeah.
No, they didn't. I think they showed season 6, for example, the last proper musical. I'm sure they chose their parts for that.
No.
Are you sure?
No. It was chosen for them.
Really? Guys, can you confirm that for me,
No,
please?
sorry, because it was in groups.
Yeah.
So they did.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. It's only been the last few seasons it's been the case. It's been getting ramping up more and more, so they've given them less and less choices. We thought Cracker's dropped this episode. We'll talk about it in a bit. Cracker's bad period. Oh my god. Okay, guys, we come to that at the end. When we talk about the actual main challenge properly.
See, keep shutting everyone down.
I don't know. I feel like that's my job though, as the guy who's trying to host this this epic show. Because if not, we'd be flitting around too much. I think it'd be difficult for people to watch back. Whereas if we talk about things in order, then that's more cohesive. No.
You're just here for your looks. You do realize.
Well, this people are loving this, right?
Look at the guns all the way.
Gun show, yo. No, I'm not.
Did you guys buy the tickets?
I'm not at that point yet.
I'm
getting there, but thank you. I'm wearing gym
He's
shirt.
flexing now for sure.
I'm not flexing. I'm not flexing.
For sure.
I'm not flexing. I don't have the energy to flex after.
I'm not flexing, you guys. No problem.
No, I'm not flexing.
It's about that
but
way.
you can see I'm not clenching. Not clenching my arms.
Oh.
God.
Love a bit of Kegel in the Sunday afternoon.
What is wrong with us? Why do people watch this?
Saturday, actually.
I know. Yeah, great. Okay, so that's how I feel about them not choosing their parts. Okay, so then Rue walks around the workroom. Again, I know Rue's advice has always been on point, but Rue really is a guru. Like, everything Rue says is spot on.
He's really getting involved now.
And also, like, I like the way she handles things as well, because she's more sort of like self-contained and like subtle with what she says. For example, to me it seemed obvious that she was quite sympathetic towards Eureka, but without like overtly saying so.
Yeah.
And that she was like unsure on the vixen, but ended up with like a gentle bit of advice sort of thing. I just think she handled it so well.
Definitely. She could have gone for the drama.
Yeah.
And just be like, fuck.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck?
What the fuck you
it could have been
get out of my
It could have been Pearl. Do I have something on my face all over again? Yeah, which I would have been here for. To be fair,
she just gave some advice.
I don't know. Nice. I just feel like Rue's a real standout for me this season. Okay, you can't yawn during our stream.
Oh, sorry.
That's not good, guys. How can we expect them to engage if you're not even engaging?
I just want them to relax, guys. When you're here, just relax. Just be yourself.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, let it flop out.
Let it flop out. Let it hang out like my hair.
What's wrong with you?
I'm trying to hide it.
Yeah, okay. Stop calling her. We've gone through this. Okay, so unlike as a juxtaposition to Rue's always perfect advice, I love Todrick's like really shit advice. So he was literally like, Cameron, you're really fit, but you're really shit and all the pressure's on you. So best of luck. Like,
Cameron's like, I'm just really nervous. Oh, yeah. Like,
exactly, all the pressure's on you.
All the pressure's on you.
In case you haven't realised.
You're really great.
But also you're really fit.
And also you're really fit, but you're doing terrible.
Exactly. Yeah.
So probably go home. Don't
because also like the being fit thing's inconsequential, because like it's him as a dude. Like he's not being shared at that point. So he's literally just saying like, "Oh, I think you're fit," but
No, but he didn't say that. He said, "You're cute, but it's not gonna be cute once you fuck this."
that's why did you just say you're cute? That's what I mean. Like he's just trying to hit on him, like and like put pressure on him at the same time.
He was definitely trying to take him home.
It's like an aggressive chat up line, which I liked.
I like.
Yeah, exactly.
I
was here for it.
That's my chat up line on like Grind. What?
Mine is do you want to make New Mexico proud of you? Winking face.
Mine is usually, do you want to play the rape game? And they'll say no, and I was like, that's the spirit.
Oh no! Too real. That's another video demonetized.
Mom, I'm so sorry.
She's a big fan of the show, isn't she?
She does. She watches this all the time.
Religiously.
She doesn't speak English.
Oh,
look at me giving you like Titanic.
Oh my god, should I just cancel it? Should I stop this broadcast now?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Okay, so this is a point that I found interesting at the time, which was in the confessionals, Monet was casting shade literally on every single Queen's performance.
Okay.
And I was sort of thinking, like, how is she going to do? And they didn't end up showing her rehearsing at all, because I guess they knew she was doing, like, well. So they didn't want to show that. Because, I mean, you can't really read all the other Queens if you're not going to be very strong yourself.
Wait. Who?
Monet in confessional. So
Monet.
Yeah, during rehearsals when everyone was rehearsing, she literally like in the confessional, she's like, "This Queen was really shit. This Queen was really shit. This Queen was really shit." But like literally every single Queen.
Yeah.
And like you have to
be
really strong.
Being really shit.
True, everyone was horrific. But my point is, if you're horrific yourself, then you can't say that stuff.
Yeah.
Glass houses and all that. So she was good, but yeah, at the time I'm like, she must be good if they're showing if she's doing it, if she's this confident,
Yeah.
And she was. She was alright. That's what I wrote down. Yeah, like. Reading all the Queens to fill ... but they are shit, so fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, about Eureka struggling in the rehearsal. Thoughts and feelings on that?
I felt bad. I felt like she didn't want to be rude. She was being a bit rude, but I don't think she was just in her head like big time. I know she was coming across as rude, and that's not okay, and she should try to, like, it's not fair for her not to do what the other girls had to do.
It didn't come across as rude to me personally,
but no, it's like rude not to do that when all the other girls had to. But I completely understood, like she was terrified, and that kind of stuff does stick with you. Like you had that kind of embarrassment when you were little. It kind of sticks with you, and I can imagine it's very nerve-wracking to like do something you're terrified of. And like,
for sure. I mean, even if you're confident with singing, like doing that sort of environment would be very tricky.
Yeah.
And like one thing I wrote down as well is I mean, I don't think there's even any music, was there? Oh, there was. It was just, I don't know. Like I think they should at least have the original singer, because they get their tracks with like a demo singer singing what they need to sing. They should have at least been playing that in the background or something, so they had some sort of support.
Yeah.
But I was saying as well, what I wrote down is, yeah, the stuff she's saying about her trauma with singing previously is obviously very difficult for her, but also it's a really unsupportive environment. Like the other Queens, but especially the Vixen, like all the drama has gone down, and like Eureka's at the center of it, and then you got to like sing in front of all of them. Like that's literally the worst possible singing scenario.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the Vixen was like literally sitting there judging her.
Yeah.
And if it's something you're really nervous and vulnerable about, then like you're gonna do shit.
Yeah.
Right? Like
I felt for her. It would have been very, very difficult to do something like that. Yeah. But I'm just saying, I understand that Todrick had to like push it, like you have to do this.
Yeah, I agree. I think Todrick was a big bit of a dick generally, to be honest. I mean, I don't think his advice was great for anyone, really. I know he's got to be a bit. I was kind of comparing to Alyssa, I guess. I think Alyssa was really great with the way she like pepped everyone up and everything. Whereas Todrick was like, look, do you want to be a bit less shit? You've got to be less shit on a day. Like you don't have a choice but to be less shit. Right? Like I get it, like that technique can work for some people, but I don't know. It
doesn't seem like he's giving advice, more like just being like,
this is a situation.
Like, this is the situation. If you don't do this, it's gonna fuck up everything. That's the only thing that he always says.
But like, also you're fit, so go live your life, Queen. Right?
Like it's not like, oh, you should do it a little bit more like this.
Exactly, yeah.
No, he's like, I'm not getting share. Like you need to do this. If you fuck up, like the whole choreography will
You done
be
fucked up
fucked.
drag.
You done fucked up drag.
Exactly. Yeah. So let me catch up with the comments before I go off the screen.
Not that I don't love Todrick though.
Yeah, I like Todrick. He's Suikin saying Miss or Monique Hart is gone, so someone had to bring the shade. Yeah, Monique was pretty shady, I guess.
Oh, I love her.
But yeah, I agree. It's noticeable she was gone. I do love Monique as well. Yeah, I think it changed the atmosphere a little bit.
Monique.
Eureka's childish in both a good and bad way. It's part of her charm, but also holds her back. That's an interesting point, Suikin. Todrick had to stick up his ass this whole episode. He's normally so charming. Cool. I'm glad someone else sort of picked up on it as well, because I was just thinking like he's not rubbing me the right way, you know, during the rehearsal scene. So yeah. Wait. So what happened next? Oh, okay. So then back in the workroom, I thought it was really sweet, and you did as well because I heard your reactions. Monet cheering Eureka up.
I know.
That was really nice.
She's so cute. They're both cute.
The
I feel like there's a lot of like family vibes in this group, and it's cute. It's nice to see. I know that there's been a lot of fighting. Well, just with Vixen really, but
yeah,
it's also been like you can tell that they get on. And
but I don't know. The Vixen is like a misguided child, right? In the way she is still somewhat endearing. It's hard. It's difficult.
Yeah. But
to
that's the
explain.
thing. Like even the fights that were it didn't. I don't know. It didn't put a bad vibe in the room at all, because the workroom has always been like good vibes, and they just have a laugh together, which is really cool to see.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been times where like the workroom like been super awkward, especially like when like Roxy Andrews and like Jinx kind of things. But this season it's just been like just drag queens having fun with each other, which is quite nice to see. Even when they were like
literally, that's literally good. That's a great website name. Drag queens having fun with each other.com. Let's do it. Yeah.
Like the one time that there was going to be a fight in the workroom was like Vixen and what's the face Aquarian, and then there was a spider in the dress, and they all freaked out.
That was really fun. I forgot about that. That was
so
good.
It's just nice.
Yeah, no, true. I agree. Who are you guys saying is fake? Sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Who's fake?
I don't know. Sutikin, Cos and Sutikin are saying someone's fake. I think, but I'm not sure. I also that Cameron's fake. Cameron's fake. What are you guys talking about? Elaborate, and we'll dive in. What was I going to say? See, the frustrating thing is sort of what I chatted about last episode. I don't know why I still like Cracker. I don't think I like Cracker and Monet as people, and they're fun to watch and drag queens in some ways, but I don't think they deserve to be in a competition. I'm not rooting for either Cracker or Monet anymore, and I was heavily rooting for both of them at the beginning. But I think it's like sweet things like what Monet did with Eureka that makes me really like her as a person.
Yeah.
But she's just underwhelming generally in the competition. Like again, like this
really well last episode.
This episode.
Last episode and this episode.
Oh, true. Oh, it's just too little, too late for me. To be fair, hopefully she can bring it back, I guess. But I suppose I'm talking more about Cracker.
You hate Cracker, no?
No, that's the thing. That's the annoying thing. I still like her, but she's just like in terms of a competition. Like I don't think she deserves to be here anymore. I don't think she deserves to win. But I like her a lot more than a lot of the other queens.
Yeah,
it's difficult. Like it's hard to explain. And then what else happened? Okay. So then this was an interesting part where Asia pulls the Vixen aside. What did you think about that?
Sorry, I was distracted by someone saying that Todrick is a bottom.
I know, but what are you talking? Todrick is a bottom. I call fake.
What?
Oh, because it relates to the previous comment. Because Suikin said Todrick had a stick up his ass this whole episode. He's normally so charming, and he said Todrick is a bottom. I call fake. Got it.
Yeah.
It was a joke to that. Sorry, guys. I was reading it disjointedly.
What was the question you asked me?
When Asia pulled the Vixen aside, what do you think about that?
That was really sweet. That was really sweet. It just seems like Asia actually, like, legit wanted to
school the children,
just mother her. Yeah, give her some real advice because she understands where she's coming from, and yeah, that was really sweet moment between them. But if but then because of how things turned out at the end, I keep thinking, was it a little bit?
Done by the producers.
Yeah.
I don't think so. It seemed genuine to me. It read as genuine to me.
No, what Asia said to Vixen was genuine.
But you think the
but
fact that she got
if-
pulled aside at all?
Yeah, I feel like it might have been a bit orchestrated because then they ended up in the bottom. Maybe because they saw how they did in the rehearsal. I don't know. Those are the things that kind of like it just kind of yeah, it just how do you say it? Like it loses a bit of value to me to know that it might have been kind
Set
of
up.
set up, but
I feel you. I feel you.
but what Asia said to her, I know it came from the
Wait,
heart.
why? So you think it's set up because they're in the bottom two?
Yeah.
Well, no, that can't be the case because they wouldn't have known they'd been in the bottom two until they saw the performances.
No, but they saw the practice.
But other queens did way
The
worse in the practice,
rehearsal.
though. To be fair, like Eureka.
Yeah,
So I don't think that would be the case. Okay, it read as totally genuine to me. Stop yawning for our stream, yo.
I'm trying. I'm really tired.
Yeah. C.U.N.T saying I really liked it. It was edited as a White House speech, but nice. And he totally agrees with you. And he thinks it was prompted to occur. Interesting. So I don't know. Like I said, I'm normally quite skeptical, but to me that read pretty genuine. But I guess I don't know, it is definitely difficult to say. But it just reminded me. I think I've chatted about it before. I think it's really interesting. I highly recommend checking it out if you guys haven't seen it. But a member of the Westboro Baptist Church who left gave a really great TED talk, and in it she talks about how, because she'd obviously been indoctrinated from a young age, she received hate nonstop every day on Twitter, and she would just respond with hate, like that was her whole MO. But then this one guy kept tackling her with kindness, like kept being like really sweet and being like, I'm really interested to hear why you have these views. Can we please talk about them? And he was really open and receptive and listened to them, and it was like her conversations with him that eventually turned things around for her and convinced, made her see the light and leave the church. And that's really stuck with me since hearing that about, I think it's human nature to, lean towards anger or judgment, but people really do respond a lot better to kindness in virtually every situation.
Yeah.
So it just reminded me of that, really. So that's a knife.
That's the lesson of the day.
Yeah, the more you know.
Hi, Jess.
Jess is here. What? Fish in the house. I think their chat was damage control from the producers. Interesting. In what sense, though? Because the damage control in terms of the Vixen being a bully, and they wanted to give some context behind her bullying so that she gets less hate. Because if so, that's a good move by the producers because it takes her feelings and life into consideration. No one said that. Oh, Smarty's joined us as well. Cheers for joining us, team. Although I watched the beginning of the video after the stream was up, just because it's been pure gold since before this point. Standard. Smarty saying Asia nailed that conversation. The Vixen needed to hear that. Totally. She said all the right things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love.
She just knew that it had to come from someone
sexy.
Yes. She called me, but I wasn't available.
Did you just wink?
Yes.
Oh no. I need to block that
Get
right
into
out.
it.
Okay, so on to the main challenge.
Let's.
Great. So Cameron.
Literally drinking and spilling the tea on yourself.
Yeah, I really have. I always spill the tea on myself, don't I? Cameron, what we saying? Guys, give your thoughts as we go through, please.
I was immediately impressed. I thought I was like, oh, she sounds quite good.
See,
yo, it's your boy.
Yo.
So can I finish my fucking opinion?
Sorry,
I know you're gonna slam her.
That's very rude of me. Go on.
I thought she looked the part. She sounded very good.
Do you think she's got the most similar face shape to Cher? Yeah, I thought she'd be like the easiest transition. Sorry, continue.
And she did the mannerisms. Yeah, I was immediately impressed.
You mean the black horse, Suktakin. Do you know Cher well? Are you best friends with her?
Fairly,
Would
yeah.
you say? Have you slid into her DMs?
We call each other every month.
Okay. What did you say last time?
She said, "Snap out of it." I don't
Great.
know how to do it.
Great. It's like she's here with me now.
Snap out of it. I
Great.
can't do it.
No, thanks.
It's like Elmo.
Was that not
trying to
just a
share.
recording from your Twitter conversation? The voice clip she sent you. So
I can't do
the
it.
thing is, I don't know Cher at all, literally nothing about it, so it's really hard for me to comment. So to me, Cameron seemed bad. Like the timing seemed way off to me, and her vocals seemed shaky, but like shaky as in like not staying on a note like smoothly and shit. But if that's Cher, then great. Like good job, girl. You go get it.
Wow.
You get yours.
Wow.
Um,
That's really shading.
yeah. Well, I don't know. It's something like it's just how I interpreted it as someone who knows nothing about Cher, but I'm glad she did well. You know, I still think she's bland
She's
AF.
not a singer. Like,
You're not a singer. Nothing you can say to that.
shocked. If I'm
Um,
not a singer, why you always try to get me to sing in your house?
that's true. Actually, I
Then
do.
what? Then now you're gonna say it to strangers that I can't sing, but you say it to
There's
my
videos of us
face and
singing
I'm a
hidden on
great
YouTube.
singer.
There's videos of us singing on YouTube hidden away in the ethers. What am I saying? Yeah, I said something shady a second ago, which is I still think Cameron's being bland AF in this show. I think she's nice. I like her. She's cool, but she's just I'm not getting much from her. I'm not going to remember her in a year's time at
That's
this
me.
rate.
She's more talented than you.
Big enough like I say to that because just true, just a fact. Um, Baba Purple Sheep. Sorry, guys. Okay. Baba Purple Sheep in a competition. Cameron is sweet, but she puts me to sleep. Thank you, Smarty. I so wish she had personality. That's not what I'm saying necessarily. Damn, girl, you're on TV. Bring it. Yeah, I agree with that last part. You'd be triggered by Jess knew I'd be triggered by her win. Lol. Oh. Yeah, no, I was actually fairly triggered by her win. We'll talk about her outfit as well when we get to that part. But yeah, I feel some kind of way about it. Oh, I think this is funny. You sort of pointed this out. But I got the real Sunny to perform in the musical. Do you remember? That was so good. The actual real Sunny. What a get. What a get.
What are you like? So problematic.
I know. Sorry, guys.
I can't.
It's just how I remembered him. It was like watching him live, you know. So I'm really glad he made that cameo. Monet.
Échange. Oh God.
Monet. What? How does Raja say it?
Échange.
But she says the whole thing about Mama.
Échange.
It's not quite like that. I don't know what's going on there.
It's too much. What is she like?
Yeah.
Monet. Oh yeah, she did great. She was black hair. Blair.
So
Coming
Blair.
back.
Oh no. Yeah, she channeled Blair for that performance and it worked for me. Yeah, she was great. She killed it. Really entertaining. Vixen.
What? Who is that? Some sort of disco maniac. No.
Disco maniac.
I don't know who that
Mate,
is.
you're a
but
disco maniac. Get off the stage. Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote disco maniac.
I'm going to get your t-shirt saying that with an arrow pointing upwards.
Oh my god, I need to plug my idea for a t-shirt. Okay, I'll do it.
You told me this?
No, not yet.
Great. Thanks I came this
I have
this
so
thing.
many like business
Go
ideas,
on.
guys. We need to do a video just for my business ideas that all really tasteful.
Go on.
Nuts.
Is this going to be really offensive?
No.
Okay. Go on.
What, you want it now?
Yeah, obviously. You just teased it for 10 minutes. You're obviously gagging to whip it out.
So it's just like a normal t-shirt.
Speak louder.
And then in the front says, I said what? And then in the back says, in the butt, with an arrow pointing to the butt.
Why? What?
The song. I said what? In the butt. I said
I don't know
what?
the song. What song is it? Does anyone know that song? Is it a song you made up? Is it a
How do
Britney
you
Spears?
not know this song? Everybody will know this
Is
song.
it a Britney Spears?
No, it was like a viral thing on YouTube. I said what in the butt. It's from the early 2000s. I'm trying to bring it back with an arrow.
Great.
a
So all you've
t-shirt.
done is added an arrow to that saying. That's already good.
Yeah, but it's like, oh, shut up! You don't get it.
Sorry. No, great. I'm gonna buy 5. One for every day of the week. Okay.
I've got great ideas.
The vixen did herself. So again, it's just difficult because I don't really know Cher, so I can't really comment. But it seemed like the vixen
You
to
don't
me
know
as well.
Cher. You don't know anything. I don't know why you comment on things.
No, neither do I. To be fair, that's actually a very good critique of the show. Aquaria. I think she looked great, standard.
Yeah, she didn't sound so great.
No, it wasn't terrible though. It wasn't good. It was subpar.
It got a little better as it went on.
As a theme for all of them though, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think.
Apart from Monet, who
everyone
just
was quite nervous, I guess.
came on and
but
killed.
yeah, it was the cape thing kind of saved her, I thought.
Yeah, I had a point about this actually, because she talked about, the whole story about the cape in rehearsal and all that. But then she wasn't wearing a cape in rehearsal because they were doing it as dudes. So do you think there was a second rehearsal in drag that we never got to see?
Yeah, of course.
What?
Yeah.
Why is what? That's not like a casual
There's
thing.
loads of fucking rehearsal.
But with Todrick, like a proper stage rehearsal with Todrick in drag.
Definitely.
But that's not made clear. And I feel like that's pertinent information to the show. And I need to know about it.
I thought you were Roxy Andrews and you're here to make
I'm here to make it clear. Okay. I've got something to say, mixing up all the queens. Yeah, if that's the case, then just tell me, please.
Okay, I'm telling you now.
Yeah, no, not you. Someone official on the show.
Oh, you don't believe me?
No, how do you know?
You don't
know.
Aquaria?
I believe Aquaria.
Okay.
Aquaria did poorly. She got shared by the end, but not most of her performance. That's what Cos says. Yeah, I think Aquaria was subpar, but not horrific. Asia just wrote, "Excuse me?" ? Oh yeah, she was really bad. I remember now. Yeah, like everything, even from the very beginning. Yeah. That's why I wrote excuses. I'm like, this isn't Cher. Like even I know that wasn't Cher, and I don't know Cher, but it wasn't her.
It was something.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, she missed the lyrics. It was funny when she referenced herself.
She read herself. That was funny. She's definitely a quick person, a quick wit.
Quick person. She can get to places like that.
Like that. What was I going to say? I feel like, but from what she said on the runway, I feel like she went into the challenge defeated.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I feel like, again, it's a bit like a Monique Hart situation from last episode where she probably could have done significantly better if she hadn't have talked herself into a corner.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just how I interpreted it. Yeah, everyone said Asia was shit, which is a fair assessment. Yeah. Eureka
started rough, but yeah, she definitely got better by the end.
Yeah. I wrote down a similar sort of thing. Like I think she started off rough though. I think she started off. It's obvious she was super nervous at the beginning. Yeah. Like she just looked concerned, but she still hit the notes and she still did the moves. It just she didn't portray it confidently initially. But then she grew in confidence as the performance progressed.
Exactly.
And I think it was good overall. Definitely, it wasn't like it didn't hit out of the park, but it was good. Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, Cracker, I wrote down great, but I guess not. Because that's the sort of show I know. All I know is when I was in school, that song came out, Life After Love. Is that what it's called? Love After Life. Do you believe? Do you believe?
It's called Believe.
That's a fella. I remember that song. I remember seeing the video. She wore a headpiece with some sparklies. and that's the only Cher thing I've ever seen. Cher? Cher, you that Cher? She's here.
Cher behind the couch.
She's behind the couch.
Look at her.
And to me, Cracker was that. It seemed like how I saw her, but then everyone said she was shit, so I don't really understand. But I don't know Cher, so fair.
Right? It rhymes.
Yeah. Well, Sukin said he loved Cracker.
He just loves crack. He miss.
just loves crack. And Cos says
doesn't.
A headpiece, yes. So he's confirmed that I'm right with my assessment of Cher.
Oh, well done.
I Sukin thinks Cracker should have won. Oh, you did say that earlier, didn't you? But everyone said all the judges said she did shit. Oh, Cos is saying she did bad as well. What did you think?
They didn't say that she did shit. They just said there were some moments where they couldn't understand what she was saying because she overdid.
No, they said she didn't embody Cher either.
No, that's not what they said.
I'm sure they did.
You were watching a different show.
That's it. I was watching South Park.
Oh, you're watching South Park.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been so long.
Okay, Jess is on my side. She's saying I think Cracker did better than the judges gave her credit for, but still wasn't good.
That doesn't mean she's on your side. I agree with
Jess,
that too.
thanks for being on my side. You could believe in you, girl.
Do you believe in after love though?
No.
Do you believe? Okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, runway. Bring it to the runway.
Bring it to
runway.
the runway.
Snapshot. I love that
Wow,
bit.
that was so exciting.
I
I
love
love
that bit.
if they if they cut it and just put your voice on it. Snapshot.
I'll do a cover. I'd nail that cover. Cameron. This is talk about the looks. Looks. Yeah.
Yeah, that was beautiful. She looks stunning.
Oh, okay. So 10s for you.
10s across the board.
David, you're right. Thanks for joining us. They were thinking. Wait. They were thinking was. Oh, their thinking was as shit as share. Jess is asking me. Jess is asking me to get off her side. Sue again. Cam. Jess, no! Don't come in here and disrupt my stream.
Yeah.
Sukin saying Cameron, Crack Aquarium, Vixen had the best looks.
Lurks.
Great. Sorry, that's really dismissive. Because I can't think of them off the top of my head. I need to, like, as I go through them, I need to remember what they look like. Cameron 2, Cameron looked flammable. Smarty. Todrick over choreographed each segment. What the heck was Moonstruck Cher doing? No wonder they were all nervous as shit. They were too preoccupied with dance steps to perform. Yeah, they all did actually give that sort of feedback during rehearsal, didn't they? They're all saying, like, this is too much, pretty much.
Yeah.
But I suppose you can't really say that because that's admitting defeat and it doesn't look good. But they're sort of saying it their own way. Cameron was stunning in those rose gold sweatpants, so we can say. So, right. I think stunning head. Loved that. Really great makeup, great wig with the glitter in it. In Untucked, I saw the fabric on the pattern on the dress. I thought the pattern on the dress or pantsuit, whatever it was cool. But the actual outfit itself just pretty boring. I think it was a cut of it that I just didn't like. It was just a bit like, I thought it was fine. Like it wasn't. You know me. I'm here for a creative, super creative, inspiring look. It's just a bit like a good look.
It was just
you know?
pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, like a nice, pretty look. But
I really liked like how soft her makeup.
Yeah, I liked her makeup a lot. But yeah, like pretty drag's fine, but I'm here for like something out of the box, you know. Okay, so Monet.
I was into it until I saw
Yaz about
tapes.
to fall asleep. You've been red.
What?
Yaz about to fall asleep. Right, exactly. You're into it until you saw like the sloppiness.
Yeah, it was. If you can see the dick tape, I don't think that's a good thing.
I find that sexually alluring.
Oh, okay. I always see your dick tape.
Oh no, I was literally just hanging out a short leg, just flapping out,
winking on screen.
I know you really do. See, it's the same thing for me. It's difficult because I don't have the same critique for say Aquaria, because the first thing I wrote down was boob padding, 3 exclamation marks. But then she said during the actual runway that she wasn't wearing any padding, it's just her natural body, which I thought was cool. And she's got curves like in the bottom half, faux show, which looked great. But it's just not even. Like it needs to, I don't know, like it needs to be. Whereas like Aquarius just like a stick, you know? Whereas like Monet, like selling me woman on the bottom half, but then like boy at the top. I don't know, like I don't know, like
you don't like fat people, is that?
No, like people can do it great, like, but you just need to compensate. Like Eureka, like got a great shape when she, most of the time.
But the point was she wanted to just go with her boy bod and not all.
But she's done it every episode. It seems that's my point.
Oh, okay.
That's the whole point. She's never like padded her boobs at all, really. Like she just pushes like her stuff together and like improvises, but it's just like it's just disproportionate to me, and it just ruins the whole thing. Like it just angers me. But it's just obviously it's a personal thing. I'm not willing to talk about it on stream actually. It's like a personal preference thing. David said my name was bad. Costa said my name boot. Suit Kid, I think my name's fashion level is below the other girls. Cos didn't like the headpiece. Cos I second boot. Sukin Little Soldier hat. I thought it was a wig until Untucked. Yeah, I thought it was a wig as well until Untucked. I think it was quite cool. I think there are really cool elements to the outfit. After I got the makeup a lot. Yeah, so did I. After I got over being pissed off, like I'd liked a lot of elements about it.
Calm down.
After I calmed down, I had the smoke break. I came back. I'm like, it's actually not too bad in a lot of ways. But it's just like if she gave me like the proper illusion once, because she's beautiful in a lot of ways, like her face and stuff. She paints well. Relatively, but I just want the full illusion from her properly, just once, Sorry, I'm shaking that in anger. They were saying it looked like she had boil washed her hat and it shrunk and it was misshapen. I don't know, I quite liked it, but I don't know, like it wasn't enough. I don't know, maybe dump some glitter on it or something. I think it was just like matte black from what I can remember, or if it had glitter on it, it wasn't
God.
enough. Sorry, Vixen.
Oh, I really liked her outfit. I really liked her dress and her wig. Okay.
I thought it was hideous,
Okay.
like fully hideous.
Really?
It's like I talked about this loads of
I
times,
thought it was really pretty.
but it looked crafty AF, like in a really bad way, like obviously made from paper, but not
But yeah,
like
but the shape was right, and when it's right, it's right.
no, it wasn't right to me. It looked really sloppy, like it looked like a teen, like it looked like something you'd make as like for like a school play or something like that.
Really?
Not that I was ever in a school play, so I wouldn't know, but I don't know.
I had a solo. Just saying.
Can I move the camera more this way? Like you've had your chance.
I'm
You've
sorry.
ruined this. Actually, no one wants to see that.
Sorry, guys. I'm not wearing like proper makeup and stuff, and it's rough. It's a rough look, but I'm sure you guys appreciate
We're
it.
selling chilling Saturday chilling realness.
Yeah,
That's
you
the
can see
thing.
my freckles.
You guys are family, you know. We're just all hanging out together as a nice little sexy family. Yeah, so I like the Vixen's wig. I like the amount of glitter in the wig, strong amount of glitter.
Yeah.
But the outfit itself, I hated really a lot.
Really? Jesus.
Hated it.
Okay.
Although when she ripped off the bottom half during the lip sync, I actually preferred it, but still didn't like it.
That's weird.
Sorry, guys.
You don't have to apologize for not
Vixen
having
2,
taste.
it was crafted in a good way. That's what Cos is saying. So you can say I like the Vixen. It reminded me of a school play leads outfit in a good way. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So no, in a bad way for me.
Okay.
And David saying, how did it fit the theme? I feel like that as well. Like I don't know.
She was covered in glitter.
But it was like it still looked like it's still red as paper though, to me.
Glittery paper.
Exactly. I don't know.
It's
it just
that's the fucking challenge, innit? Glitter,
I
glitter.
suppose
She had
so.
shitload
Okay,
of glitter.
Aquaria. So you can say Aquaria's look was very creative. The glitter eyes was gorgeous.
Can I just say it was very Met Gala because you know the theme this year.
Oh yeah, it was actually, wasn't it?
Was the whole Heavenly Creatures Catholic Church.
Mm.
And when she came out, I was like, ooh, that would have been a really good look at the Met Gala, actually.
True, actually, that's actually very topical, Yaz. Thank you for
you.
bringing it into 2018. What was I going to say? So I know she explained it, but I don't understand how she did that eye thing at all.
Just something glued.
Okay, great. It's pretty easy then. Yeah, I loved it. As I love all her looks. I think it was great. She always does something like totally out of the box and original.
I loved every single look she's ever served.
So like that. I think it's gonna be very difficult for her to beat that mermaid look for me. Like I said, I just found it like legitimately
yeah, that was my favorite.
inspirational.
Oh.
Yeah, but this one great.
Actually, the very first episode, I was not impressed with her looks.
The green one. That's the first episode, right? The green with the massive nose ring. Black hair.
No.
That was great.
That I loved.
That was the first episode, wasn't it?
That wasn't the first episode. The first episode she did like
oh yeah, 99 cents the one.
Yeah.
I agree. It wasn't great.
And also like her entrance look, I wasn't that keen.
I agree. Okay, I agree. Fair.
But then since then, loved it. Love.
Same.
Yes.
Asia's look.
I wasn't crazy about the. I know that it was supposed to be crafty. The hair, that paper yellow hair, it's just a bit too. I don't know.
I liked it. It was like unsettling.
Too costumey for me, I thought.
I can see what you're saying completely, but I personally liked it because it seemed like unhinged to me. I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit.
It had like an element of horror to it. It's like a subtle element of horror to the outfit.
I don't think that was what she was going for.
I think she was. I think she was creepy clown glitter realness.
I don't think that's what she was going for, and the fact that you got that from the look is a read.
Is it? I don't know, guys.
Yeah.
But I really liked it. Jesse saying it looked like dry ramen.
It did, didn't it? It was a really
no, it was thicker than ramen though. It was like chunky
paper.
ramen.
So obviously yes, but it was just weird.
That's what I mean. It was weird, and that's what I liked about it. It's giving me you in wig form.
Wow.
Yeah.
I would say I'd love to go home, but I'm at home.
Yeah,
I can't
I'm not
very
leaving.
much
Got
kinky
literally
now.
nowhere to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought her look was really cool. I really liked it a lot. I liked the color scheme. I liked like the elements she brought. I like when people mix up spooky ramen. I like when people mix. That's a good brand. Spooky ramen. It's just someone on the box like.
So gonna put in the t-shirt.
Yeah. What was it last episode? Oh, yeah, touch a brown cow, change your life, babe. Well, I'm trying to just think of the title for the episode.
God.
Um,
The amount of shit that comes out.
I know. Why do people watch us?
I
Thank you,
don't
though.
know.
Don't go anywhere.
They don't. That's the thing.
I know. It's just like a charity.
Why
work.
do
They
we
just,
have so many fans?
they just, I know, right? There, clambering at the window, guys.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, love you. Okay, Eureka. What was her look again? I can't remember.
Yeah, that was really beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought. I know that like she do have to do the things on the face, but fuck it.
It's drag.
Go all the way.
More
it's
is
drag.
more.
More is more.
Yeah.
Less is less.
I think maybe it could have been done better.
Fuck yeah, I loved it. I thought it was just glam to the glam. Glam to the glam.
Yeah.
Glam to the glam, glam, glam.
Yeah, I liked it a lot as well. I thought it was really cool.
If like there was like a Christmas party at my office and the theme was glitter, that's like the kind of dress that I would love to wear.
I think, yeah, you just borrow hers would be an issue.
Thanks.
I think
I'm trying so hard.
I think she looked like a beautiful little Fabergé egg.
That was little.
That's worse than me. I think she looked great.
She looked really good.
Thanks, Superkin. Eureka 2, I hated the stripes. What? That's why you tooting if you hate the stripes. I suppose you like the rest of it.
Yeah.
Hate the loaf though. David hates the loaf. Eureka's was nice, but I find long gowns don't suit her. Okay, so everyone seems to like it, but with a caveat.
With a what?
A caveat.
What'd you just call me?
A bottle of caveat. Yeah, I sort of agree. Like, it wasn't 100% for me, but I think overall cool. Giving me
toot.
Cool girl first time in drag.
Oh.
No, I liked it. Yeah, toot. Cracker.
I liked it.
I've written a lot of notes of crackers.
Oh God, here we go.
Right. Get ready for 5 minutes soliloquy. No, I liked it a lot. I thought it was super cool.
Oh, good, thank God.
I thought similar to my critique on Cameron's though, the actual dress itself was boring to me. Like boring dress, like the cut of it was just like a plain shiny gold dress. I thought it was a really cool idea. Okay, I loved the face. That was the coolest part of me, the like glitter face and in the hair and everything, and that was really cool. And there's a really cool concept with the skull puking the glitter over her, which made the dress or whatever.
Yeah.
But the glitter was like the stuff it's puking was a totally different shade to the stuff on the dress.
Really?
And so it just didn't read well to me.
I thought it was the same shade.
No, it was completely different.
Shades of gold?
Yeah. One was like light gold, and the other was dark gold or something. I don't know. It just didn't flow. Like it could have been done a lot better. Like maybe if it was like proper like glued onto the dress and like the same color as well, it would have looked a lot better.
Yeah.
Because it took me a while to figure out what was going on to like read the story of the outfit. You know, so there's a lot going on, and it was nice.
See her brunette.
Yeah, she looked really pretty as well. I overall liked it a lot, but it wasn't 100% for me again, I'd say. Eureka was proportionizing. Yeah, true. Saying cracker boot didn't like it. Interesting. Sukin saying, who cares? Did you see that mask hat? That should have been her hat look. The mask hat? Do you mean? No, I didn't see the mask hat. Do you mean the skull?
Yeah, that wasn't a hat though. It came out of her back.
Yeah. Although, yeah, it's just like she had like a ring around her head, though, didn't she, as well? I do like gold though. Smarty Cracker was kind of cool, but like all the Crackers looks, it looked like she ran out of time. The back of that headpiece, I don't remember. I need to watch it again.
Yeah, I need to review these. Sorry, guys.
Sukin's agreeing. Let's get Wabson's Plus. We can see like all the fashion photo review and that straight afterwards.
Yeah.
And still all our opinions from there. So that's the end of the runway. Okay. Oh, so when just like a little note, when they're deliberating, when I moved on to Cracker, Rue just looked really sad.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely. I'm thinking like I read into it. I'm thinking maybe he's feeling the same way as me, where like he's got high hopes of Cracker, but she's just under delivering the whole time.
I don't think think he looked sad.
He did, honestly. Like, I can show you a clip. Like, he just looked really sad. Like, genuinely. I'm like, what's up, girl?
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe he was thinking about the problems he's having in his marriage and stuff.
Oh no, he's bringing that to his face.
Sorry about it. Your husband's sleeping with me. Because I'm a man. No,
you don't need to reveal,
yeah,
rip off the hair. That's what I mean, yeah. Dave saying Cracker's wearing some Bet Lynch realness. I don't know who that is.
Who?
But sure. I'll read your comment out in case people know who watch it.
Cool.
So on to lip sync.
Sure.
Asia. Okay, I wrote down that Asia brought the moves and comedy.
She did, yeah.
She served me double realness.
It was a solid performance. I think it was a
all the performance.
Solid performance.
Oh, I thought you said it was all the performance.
It was all the performance.
Yeah.
They were all performing. Yeah, it was. I thought both of them did pretty well, but Asia definitely out lip synced. But it was a good performance by both of them. I thought it was a good lip sync battle.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, it was a great lip sync.
Oh, sorry, I'm burping.
Sorry, I need to turn it this way so I can see everything better. Okay. Oh, Jess is saying Rue was really candid and emotionally engaged this episode. It was cute. Yeah, I agree. That's just good read. Rue's the same. Rue is my real. I think I said earlier before you joined. Actually, Rue's my MVP this season, definitely.
Really? After all that's gone down,
I'm sticking by him. I think mainly because of his views on trans people.
I fucking knew.
It's really warmed me up to him,
After
you know.
all that we've been through.
Yeah, I know. Something Rue brought me back round, made me see the light again. Okay. Oh, okay. So then Vixen leaves, and it's really difficult for her, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, it's something I think I said last episode, maybe episode before. But it just seems like Vixen's putting way too much emphasis on the crown, like, and winning the show.
Yeah.
Like, it just seems to mean
she's a competitive person.
I don't think it's about a competition. I think it's about like a self-worth thing. Like, she's like validation and all that.
Yeah.
And, like, that's concerning to me. Like, I mean, obviously everyone wants to win and all that, but like, no one can be as douchey. You know, should be as douchey as Ben Le Creme, like saying "fuck it, I don't even care. See you later, everyone."
You're still salty
still bitter.
about that.
Still bitter. But I don't know. Like, it was just like it's on a healthy level. You know, it's a concerning level for me in terms of her like need to win. So yeah, hopefully, I thought it was nice. So I think she said it Untucked actually that, you know, I'm sure in a year's time when this airs, well, I'll have no hard feelings. I have nothing but love towards the queens. I haven't followed the Vixen, so I'm interested to hear if that is the case.
Yeah, that's
I'm sure
true.
it would be. That's the thing, because I saw glimpses. That's the thing. It's tricky. Again, we talked about the Vixen so much, but I think she's a nice person and she's sweet, but she's obviously has issues that she's not dealt with yet, and she's maybe hopefully realized through the course of filming. So hopefully if she comes out the other end, I think it'd be really nice to see that transformation in terms of her personality and level of chill.
I think she needs a breakthrough.
Okay. Thanks for that.
Oh, she does.
Like an emotional breakthrough. I thought you meant like a breakthrough into like
an emotional breakthrough.
Mainstream
I
culture or
think she
something.
needs to like go through therapy. And,
I agree.
Have an emotional breakthrough, and like that would just like get her to such a better place.
Yeah, no, I agree. Although I think like
for her career and stuff. Yeah, I'm saying.
Although I do genuinely think during the filming process that might have been that breakthrough she needed. Because like I said, that talk with Asia, she seemed really receptive to it.
Yeah, you could see the hurt.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, as I say, again, like she seems to get emotional despite her front of aggression. She seems to get emotional quite easy, and again, that seems, you know, shows that she's quite affected by things.
She legit didn't think that she would get any letters. Like when they said they voted for her, like not voted, but when they said that they thought that she should be the one to leave, like she didn't have any logic to it. That's her thinking, oh, they hate me. Like immediately that's what she took to heart. Like they hate me. And that's a hard thing. Like that's a hard game that your fucking brain is doing to you.
Yeah. The first step is realizing that that's an issue and then tackling it so that you can live a more positive life. right? Suitikin's made a really good point. I couldn't believe how sincere she was when leaving. That's the vixen I wanted to get to know. That's a really great way to sum up my thoughts there, actually. And the chat are delving into their top three. So Smarty's saying Aquaria, Cameron, and Eureka for him. Suitikin saying Cameron, Kraken, Aquaria. Cos is saying Cameron won't make top four. Interesting. Who's your top three at the moment?
Talking to me?
Mhm.
It's hard to say, isn't it? I think Eureka, Aquaria, and probably Cameron. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm thinking, but I'm like, I can't have dead air. I don't know. I was just thinking through like whether, because it is a show based on personality. The winners, and even being the top, you have to have personality.
Oh,
And
someone's coming for Cameron.
I'm coming for Cameron. Like she doesn't have at the moment. She's not shown us the charisma of a top three to me, and she can perform well. But I think Rue will recognize that and will avoid putting her in the top three as a result. Because again, no one's gonna like hashtag her. I like people like.
People like
the thirsty hoes are gonna. People do like her. It confuses me because again, like she's obviously very nice. She's sweet, but she doesn't do much. Like she's known to be super quiet. Like she's not much to root for there. I think like the picture you're building up of her in your head, you can root for that because she's not really expressing much, like anything to like grasp onto.
She's talented though. She's a silent killer.
She's talented, but she's not extraordinarily talented to me. I'm not seeing anything that's amazing from her.
She's been consistent.
Consistently good.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah, but not consistently great.
I don't know.
Aquaria's looks have been consistently great.
Bring Monique back.
No, okay, my top three, my final top three are Aquaria, Monique, Hart, and Vanjie. Come on.
That is it.
Smarty saying, yep, Cameron is sweet, but damn, she's human ambient. And Cos is saying, I agree, Cameron hasn't shown her charisma, if she has any. I think she does. I don't know what the issue is. Maybe it's a smart way to play the game. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Suitikin, she's new to the show. We haven't had a quiet person do well before. She shows quiet people you can make it.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I used to be quiet. That's the thing. I don't feel like quietness comes, I think, especially in that sort of environment where the opposite of quietness is constantly encouraged. And if you're still being quiet in those sort of circumstances, to me that signifies some sort of insecurity or confidence issue, perhaps.
I don't think so. I think she's just focused. Bless you.
Thank you.
Like it seems like she's the kind of person who like she enjoys like the banter and stuff, but she's not the one to like be contributing all the time. She just enjoys it, but she's focused
I don't know.
on
I
doing her own
disagree.
thing.
That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing someone who doesn't have the confidence to engage as much as she potentially like. I don't know. I'm just saying, like I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of how I used to be in her behavior. I don't know. Like,
you wish.
What do you mean? I was super quiet.
I was very quiet in school. You wouldn't think.
That's what I mean. That's exactly That's what I mean. But like, then we grew in confidence as we got older, and we wouldn't behave in that way now. You know, that's what I mean. Right, that's fair.
There are situations where I'm still quiet.
But not exactly for sure, but not in a competition that's all about being over the top and loud.
It's not all about being over the top and loud. It's about winning the challenges, and that's what she's trying to do.
I don't think it's about focusing, because it's not even just about like even untucked stuff. Even when
but that's what she believes. Like, I'm here to try to win the challenges and try to win the crown. That's what she's trying.
And look, Smarty's saying, like, Cameron literally sits in a room full of queens yelling and just sits there frozen. That's exactly it. Jess, I went to school with Jess. She said you were never quiet. I just remember there's a picture of me.
And now the truth comes out.
There's a picture of me of like a toaster on my head or whatever. I just remembered that. Lies.
See, I was legit like that quiet.
No, I was. Like, I wasn't around like close friends, but like around in the sixth form, like when I opened, like, you know, when everyone chilled out a bit, my confidence grew for sure. But before that point, I was always quiet, apart from with my really close friends, any sort of group situation. And again, I thought that was just my personality. At the time, I didn't realize it was due to a lack of confidence, I don't think. Because say Miss Vanjie, Sukin saying, well, when the vixen went for Eureka, she was first to cut in saying, I didn't. So she is confident. No, like confidence is about consistency. Like just she was confident in that moment, but I don't know.
You just don't know.
I still stick by what I said.
All right, let's move on to our C.U.N.T.
No, first of all, Untucked. I don't think there's really much to say apart from again we chatted about the vixen loads. We ended on a really positive note with her, so
Yeah.
I feel bad saying this, but like she said, like at one point, I really don't know where I stand in terms of how well she did, and to me that's concerning. So it's quite obvious she did poorly.
She elaborated though. 'Cause she was saying that both her and Aquaria got bad critiques on performance, but good critiques on their outfit. So that's why she was like, I'm not sure actually about anything at this moment.
But she didn't get good critiques on the outfit, really.
She did.
It wasn't like great critiques. It was like
She got good critiques on her outfit, and so did Aquaria.
okay, fine. But then she said she was sure Eureka would be in the bottom. But then Eureka did well in the
That's
performance.
just her and wishful thinking.
Yeah. Oh, and the other thing. Wait, first of all, I bet she did say about Cameron seemed pretty defensive when they're talking about why Cameron wasn't excited about winning or like potentially winning. And to me, it did seem that way. And again, like it just continues our previous conversation where it just seemed a bit like I don't know, like something's not quite right for me with Cameron. I'm not saying it's like in a bad way, like oh she's shifty. I mean like she's not like I'm not reading it as like totally genuinely how she's feeling. Most of the time, like I just feel like there's some stuff under the surface with her that I'm not seeing. And not like shifty evil killer stuff, but like
she
more.
I feel like she was just nervous. Like she hasn't been in that situation before. She's been working really hard towards it, and she didn't want to jinx it. Like be like, oh yeah, I'm good, I'm safe, I'm winning. But
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like where she's coming from. I know that the queens really wanted her to react a certain way because if you're in a good position, you should smile. You should, but the way you feel is the way you feel. Like it's the way you feel.
Although Cracker did say then pull up Aquaria for behaving that way, didn't she? So
that was not the way that she was saying that Aquaria was behaving.
Yeah, like overconfident.
Yeah, that's the opposite what Cameron was being.
That's what I mean. But you're saying like all the queens like wanted her to be like confident and excited.
No, not confident. Like relaxed and like just
okay.
I got this in the bag. Like
just like that's what I mean. But then Aquaria's like I got this in the bag, and all like nah, like you're really annoying.
It's not quite the same thing.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I think Aquaria actually seems like crossovers to me with Cameron in terms of like I think she's misunderstood. Again, I think she's holding things back. I think she lets a lot more out than Cameron. And I think she tries to explain how she feels in points, but I don't think she explains it properly. And I think she's hard for me to read at times.
Thick and it's lovely to see.
Yeah, I know she's endearing. I do like her a lot.
And I like a queen that's in the competition and is clearly a huge fan of Drag Race.
Mm-hmm.
And she's definitely a big fan of Drag Race. She's always referencing past seasons and stuff. And that to me is really endearing because it's like, it's cool that you watch this and you love this and like you got to be in it.
Oh my god, guys, that could be you one day with this show.
Yeah. Yeah. It is on my bucket list to be a judge in RuPaul's Drag Race.
It will happen when we get famous. Don't even worry about it.
Look, if I get, God forbid, like some bad disease.
Sorry about that.
Like acne or something, like bad. Yeah. Oh no, I don't want to be on television with acne.
Mm-mm.
Never mind.
Not like with all the other issues as well.
Some sort of kidney problems. Mm-hmm. Let's start Kickstarter page
yes.
right away to get me on RuPaul's Drag Race.
I feel like Kickstarter's literally the only thing Drag Race listens to, obviously. So,
but I gotta be a judge though. None of that bullshit like Lisa Kudrow. I'm on it for a second.
Yeah.
No, I want to judge them bitches.
Yeah.
It's on my bucket list.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. Thanks for noting that. Okay. So my last note of the ep is The Vixen said during Untucked that she wanted to be known for great drag and not for fighting. Which I thought was really funny.
Well,
I
guess
feel
what?
like maybe like reword your entrance in that case. Like, I'm the Vixen. I'm here to bring you great drag or something like that. Yeah, like, you know, I don't know. She just confuses me, you know. But I think it's due to the issues we've just delved into earlier, you know. So guys, it's a time of the show to give us a little peekaboo at
Of your cunt.
at your C.U.N.Ts. So if you whip them out for us, we will all delve into
Lick
them
it.
together. Give it a little lick.
Oh
Just like
gosh!
that.
Never have sex with a woman.
That's one of my top techniques right there. You're welcome, team.
To be fair, this is not how you're doing that. Which not like what I did. Like
that's it. That's the one.
I know how to do it though.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, well, let's catch up on the chat. So yeah, Eureka thinks Cameron's top competition. That was interesting. Oh yeah, she has like a silent but deadly sort of force. I'd be concerned if I was in a race about her. Suitkin, she said she used to think that Asia was, and that Cameron
He used
is
to
now.
finger who?
Think that Asia was her biggest competition, but now she thinks that Cameron is.
Oh.
I haven't watched the top check. Jess's Grace. What was it? What's that 4G quote? Yes, please stop. Okay, well, I'll see you in T's. So for me, no, go on, no, you go first. Who you giving your C to?
All right, I'm gonna give it charisma. Oh, I'm gonna be so controversial.
Mm-hmm. Is it the Vixen?
I'm gonna give charisma to Cameron. Bear with me. Bear with me. No, do you know what? I don't have to justify myself. I warmed up to her this
Yes, you
episode.
do. It's the whole point of the show. To justify yourself now.
She had a bit more screen time on the heads, you know, the
Confessionals.
confessionals, and I just thought she came across like really likable. And at the end when she won, I don't know, I was proud of her. It is what it is, guys.
No.
I thought she brought charisma. You can suck
I think
on
that's a
my
decent
dick.
choice. For me, I'm gonna don't go arm.
Oh.
For me, I'm gonna give it to the underdog of the season, RuPaul.
Ooh,
You're welcome,
somebody
girl.
wants to kiss RuPaul on their tree.
He needs a little boost, doesn't he, in confidence?
Yeah,
so.
he barely has any money, poor thing.
That's for you, Ru. So Sukin's giving charisma for to Asia as well for calming down the bear. Yeah, that's it's worth giving it to her just for that. And Cos is giving it to Eureka. Sukin saying I can't deal with Cameron fans. It's Ben all over again. Yeah, it is kind of, isn't it? I do get too into this show, but I guess that's why these streams are like vaguely interesting. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Uniqueness.
Uniqueness, I'm going to gotta give it to Aquaria for the look. Lurk.
Oh, interesting. I'm going to give it to Cracker because I thought her look was the most unique.
Oh.
Cos is giving it to Aquaria. Makes sense. Suikin's giving it to Sunny. I don't think he was unique. I think he was just as he's always been, to be fair. Yeah. Nerve?
Actually, I'm gonna give it to Asia.
I was gonna give it to Asia. That's my nerve. No, you can't give it twice. You know the damn rules of this. No.
I didn't give it to Asia.
Who'd you give charisma to?
Cameron.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah.
Talking shit.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. That was the slap challenge.
Exactly. My reaction was just like it's used to it at this point. It's been beat. Thanks.
Never touch me again. I give it to Asia for two reasons. One good one, one bad one. She do take nerve to pull the bear aside and
have sex with it.
Cure with kindness and have sex with him. Hopefully.
If you saw a bear, what would you do? Not the gay type, but an actual bear, real bear.
A real bear?
Yeah.
They say play dead, innit?
No, I'll still do what Asia did. I'll take it aside and explain to him about his attitude.
Yeah,
mate, your attitude.
Explain to him why he's angry.
Exactly.
And why he should behave differently.
Yeah, and that's why I'm giving Asia my nerve. Hope that makes sense.
But the second reason was in Untucked when she actually started making excuses for her bullshit. Nerve. Do take Nerve.
Oh yeah, she was. I just remembered. Yeah, you're right. Cos is giving it to Asia as well. And it to Monet. Sukin's giving it to Monet for trying to replace Monique's confessionals. That's quite good. Oh, Smarty. Why is yours Smarty? Sorry, I may have missed it. Mine was for the season, not this episode. Okay. And Sukin's giving talent to Cameron. Who you giving your tea to?
My tea.
Your teas.
Mm. Mm. I'm gonna give it to Monet. I think she did a really good share.
That's fair. I would tend to give it to Monet, but I just feel like Billy Eichner really slayed the judging game.
Well, I was
So,
gonna say that I really liked both of the judges
Yeah.
as well this season, this
I don't know.
episode.
Oh, Billy should get my charisma. I think he's really cool.
I love them both. Andrew, love it. Billy, love
Don't know
it.
the other dude, but he seemed cool as well. I liked him as well. Yeah, that's my C.U.N.T, everyone. I hope you were impressed. Cos is giving tea to Cameron. Yep, that seems fair. Yeah, I feel like that's everything, right? The whole
Yeah.
episode done. Good job, everyone.
Yeah.
Billy didn't shout and it was sad. Yeah, guys, watch Billy on the Street if you haven't. That reminds me, this is this portion of the episode where we tell everyone to do a thing. You tell them to do one thing and one thing only,
Yeah.
and that's to be happy.
Oh God, when did this become fucking self-help shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, God, what are you recommending?
Should I give my business ideas in general?
No, something people care about.
Okay, fine.
I was going to do mine first if you want.
Actually, I watched the Rachel Dolezal.
So did I last night when I got stood up.
Huh?
So did I last night.
What did you think?
Oh, God, it's tricky, isn't it? I'd love to have a whole
It's-
discussion about it.
Yeah.
Should we give our
It's-
quick thoughts?
I just think it's. I'm just gonna plug it. Like I think it's
It's
just,
interesting, you know.
It's just interesting. I thought it was. It was an interesting story to begin with, and there's just a lot to it.
There's a lot more to it than I realised. It's a lot darker than I realised as
yeah,
well.
but like
It seemed kind of given. To me, like my thoughts on it, I think are quite good. I want to say super quick and quite brief. Hopefully, to me, I think the whole thing for her is a coping mechanism, which is fine. I feel like she can't handle letting go of that coping mechanism because it'd be too painful. Because for her, that's connecting with her. If she sheds it, that's for her connecting her with her trauma, and she can't handle that. And I completely understand that, but her views are negatively affecting other people.
Yeah.
And I feel like because of that, I'm very much of the mindset of whatever does the least amount of harm. And because she's hurting a lot of people with her views, despite the fact that it's a comforting thing for her and it's helping her a lot, I think she should sort herself out. Or at least stay out of the limelight. Just stay out of the damn limelight. But also at the same time, like my other part of me is like, should her views be affecting other people? Doesn't really change anything. Like, as long as just choose not to listen to her, like choose not to credit her as a black woman, which is very fair. If you choose to discredit her. So yeah, that was good. But the thing I want to recommend, actually, like I found it through Wow Presents. I've already pushed it on you. Is Bay Miller? I think that's her name. I'll link in description. Her song was just fun. SLUT. It's like a fun little song. And then her other song, give me the one I showed you in the car. Repercussions. That's it. I think that's a really cool song. The video for that I think is super cool. And then through that, I was recommended another artist, Sabrina Carpenter, with her Sabrina Carpenter. Her song "Why" is really good. I really like it. A little bit cheesy, but I think they're cool songs still. Like good little pop songs, you know. So they're my recommendations for the week. Suikin, are you watching ESC finale? What's ESC?
Yes.
Don't think we watch it, cause what is it? After this, we're literally not gonna move an inch. We are gonna watch American Crime Story season 2. Hopefully, finish that off. Then move on to Westworld, and then that's gonna be our main bay, along with Drag Race for a little bit.
Yeah, let's do this. Bye.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Oh, Sukin summed it up. Eurovision. Nah, I'm not. Bob's your man for Eurovision. Floppy Bob.
Floppy Bob, I
he
miss
can.
him.
I'm sure he'd love to do a whole show on Eurovision, like spam his Twitter and Instagram, whatever, and he would love to do an Eurovision show. I'm sure I could do it with him as someone who doesn't really like Eurovision. Sorry, team. Yeah, I don't know. It could be interesting potentially, or depressing. One of the two. So you can say this week was sponsored by Drag Queen Shaving Co. Com. Sorry. .com. Not safe for work.
What?
Yaz's yawns and Grant's struggle on whether to moderate or go on tangents. Oh my god, that's true. The struggle is real, yo.
Sorry.
If you guys have any advice on how I can do a better life, let me know and I'll try and change it for next episode.
Yeah. And sorry, I'm so tired. I'm an independent woman about working and studying. I do a maths degree. Do you know what that means? All right, bye.